But yeah, luckily it was first try here.
So now next coming up is the final Hydra skip. So you just have to go up to the pole and jump down on a wall. It's a really small wall and you can be really lucky and happy if you just hit the wall because you don't see where you are jumping at. Missed.
It's a really small wall and you can clip back and bounce easily. And if you are too far to the left, you will fall down. So, but this trick says almost 5 minutes. So.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a really tough trick.
Any
that is
time
one
for
of the reasons why I reset so often in my streams on the first 5 minutes. Okay, come on.
Okay, now you can jump out of bounds and jump behind the door so you can skip the final Hydra fight and Poseidon's rage.
All right, yeah. As you can see, the first 5 minutes in God of War 1 are really, really hard. A lot of RNG and one of the hardest tricks in the game is all this stuff is in the first 5 minutes of the game. So yeah, but finally I got it, and we have time for some donations.
Okay, so we got $1 from Next Gam Civilization. Go EXE, go! Focus time. Best wishes to Carrie D Supra, Matze, Andy Panther, and of course Mr. Smiddens. Greetings from Germensch. And we got $10 from Psycho Clown Killer because it's for a good cause. And $30 from M. Bowland. Good luck, EXE. Go, go, Rumble Boys.
Hummel! Okay, yeah. So there was an old route. I will explain now why we use Tycoonus Custom. It's the businessman suit. It's because of the red orb bonus. There's also a really useful custom. It's a cow custom. You have infinite magic with this custom, and so you can perform infinite jumps. But we found out that the route with Tycoonus is much faster. One of the reasons is Medusa's Gaze level 2. Yeah, with the red orb bonus, you can upgrade weapons early in the run, and Medusa's Gaze level 2 will help you a lot in the early game. I will get it in the next part. It's a really strong attack and also really useful for a high jump technique. And I can also upgrade Blades of Chaos to level 2 earlier. I need Blades of Chaos level 2 for the dash, for the shoulder dash. So then I can perform dash cancel or roll dashing.
So right now comes the part that everyone wants to watch when watching a God of War speedrun. It's the sex minigame. It's skipped in every other game, I think. But yeah, do it in this game because orcs.
Yeah. Okay.
So hard.
He's only doing that because of the red orbs, for sure. He won't have fun there, no. Okay, Blades of Chaos, level 2.
Okay, so right now it's coming up a very interesting trick in the game that, well, all main series games have something like this. He's gonna be like going to the right, so he grabs a ledge. That way, the game thinks there's a checkpoint there, but he's gonna spawn him below the water for some reason. So, yeah, this is what breaks this part right now. He's just going to get a really cool glitch here. Whenever you guys see it, it's just gonna be that. It's that glitch. So he goes below the water here, and by doing that, he gets control of the swimming that he's not supposed to do. Like, yeah. And then there you go, swimming in the air, like he doesn't even care.
It's normal.
Okay, I have to listen on the next part because
Yeah.
I need to trigger a fight, but not completely.
Yeah. Okay, so he does that. He gets too close to trigger the fight, the fight music, but not the fight. There's a cutscene there. You don't want to trigger the cutscene, but you want to trigger the music, in order to like, well, when you backtrack, because you have to backtrack, to not get stuck there, because there will be invisible walls that will get you trapped. By doing that, you skip the whole fight. So.
Okay, the upcoming fight is the Medusa fight, and I will get Medusa's gaze after that. Time for some donations, if there are any.
I offer you the power to freeze your enemies where they stand, but you must earn such
Okay, after the Medusa fight, there's a small tutorial. I can test Medusa's gaze on that tutorial, and I've regenerate magic on that. And I will show you later what I can do with this ability.
He upgraded the weapons earlier just to do this thing, so.
Okay. So this fight is also a little bit RNG heavy. I can have good luck on the attack strings. Okay, she's really angry on this attempt. Okay, that's the combo. And come on. Okay. It was decent. You can be really lucky on that fight and combo her in the corner. But yeah. Okay, I've regenerated magic for this small part here to test Medusa's gaze, but if I just jump over the barrier there, I will have the regenerate magic ability for the whole speedrun. Come on. Okay, and now I have regenerate magic. It's really useful, especially for the high jump techniques in this game, and also for some of the boss fights. There's another bonus custom, the cow custom. You have infinite magic with that, and there was a cow custom route in the past, and we were not sure which route was faster. But now we found out that the Tycoonius route is around 10 minutes faster. Yeah, roll dashing.
So right now he's gonna do a glitch that is gonna put him in the same position as before, but he cannot do the swimming glitch the same way anymore because the checkpoint won't be like below the water, so he has to do it in another way. And yeah, finding how to go out of bounds is actually this easy. And yeah, it's the same process again. He goes get the swimming glitch, but this time he's gonna do some more stuff with it. So like this is gonna be like the longest part of the swimming glitch.
You have to be really careful on this part to not clip back and bound, and you can also have bad camera angles.
Yeah, if you get a really bad camera here, you can get stuck inside there.
Yeah.
And lose the swimming glitch. So you gotta be careful.
Okay, I will skip a lot of the game with this swimming glitch now. And yeah, that is a really funny thing. You can see this swimming glitch in every main series game. And
Even if it's not useful.
Look at the enemies falling from the sky.
And just like randomly loading parts of the game. And even more now.
Yeah.
And now he has to get like enough height to trigger a camera trigger, but not to trigger the cutscene.
Yeah.
And with that camera trigger, the game has like enough like camera angles to load the next area because there's nothing there. And pretty much, if you do it wrong, you're not gonna load anything here. So you gotta be careful with that. Not also with that, but also you want to have a good camera for here. So doing it this way will get you a good camera in both parts.
By the way, this is the least broken game in the main series.
It's actually like, even if it has like a lot of glitchy things, it's the least glitchy game. It's amazing.
So I will upgrade weapons step by step in this speedrun. The reason is, if you're too fast in some of the parts in the game, there will be a loading time. And to avoid this loading time, you have just to wait. But just waiting is not for sure. It's not a good thing. So we use the time and upgrade our weapons on this spot. So we have time for some donations, if there are some.
Yes. So we got $20 from Anonymous saying, "Hey EXE, good luck with your run as always, and have some Gemensch Ramu." Sorry if I mispronounced that. And Heart Carry Heart. And $5 from another Anonymous saying, "Hey EXE, good luck on the run." Also, if you enjoy the run so far, make sure you follow EXE__DE on Twitch.
So I have to swim or flight. I have to swim over a cutscene trigger here, and it's also a fight trigger. So yeah, it makes this part so much easier.
So yeah, for a casual play, right here there's gonna be like there's a cutscene, and then there's a thing that you have to do, like you have to save the oracle, and that's like really slow. So like he's just gonna randomly click through here and go out of bounds again, and yeah, the next area will be loaded, so you don't have to even visit the oracle. You don't even know who she is.
The route changed a lot over the last half year. Akion, that's one of the main glitch finders for this game, created a completely new route, and he destroyed my old record last year at November by 20 minutes with a completely new route. In the old route, we did the oracle skip, so the whole oracle part, and now we just swim around that. Okay, and swimming glitch. Done.
So yeah, you all know that we have to collect red orbs, and yeah, by defeating these augurs, you get many red orbs. So make sure you do distant attacks, so you get more orbs.
Oh my god, come on.
It can happen that you don't get many orbs by defeating them. So you have to collect other orbs by defeating other enemies, and it will take a lot of time, so just make sure you do distant attacks on the ogres.
And again, I will upgrade my weapon step by step to avoid loading times. Yeah, with a normal roll, you can only roll in 4 directions. So we use for some parts the shoulder dash. So we can change the direction with the shoulder dash. And for stairs, it's possible to just roll. Okay, and now I will upgrade Medusa's Gaze to level 2, and it's maybe the most useful magic or sub-weapon in the game. It's a really strong weapon for single enemies or small enemies, because you can, with the triangle shot, you can transform these enemies into a stone, and then you can slash these enemies by performing attacks with the Blades of Chaos. And it's also useful for the high jump technique with Blades of Artemis. I will get Blades of Artemis later in the runs, and then I can perform high jumps with both weapons.
Across the desert of lost souls. There is safe passage through the deadly sands, but only those who hear and follow
Now
the
that I saw
silent
here,
song will discover it.
the suit and the suitcases costume is because of the red orbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read this in the chat.
The most important fact is I collect more red orbs with the Tycoonist custom, and that's the main reason why we use this custom. Yeah, for sure, I deal more damage. It's useful, especially on the final boss. But I also take on more damage, and that's really bad on the final boss.
Your journey begins here. Pray it leads you back to Athens.
All right.
With Pandora's box. Follow the song of the sirens.
Okay, actually, Ixie has to find 3 sirens, but yeah, he can skip that. It's good for him, so he can save time. So here he has to do a jump that goes out of bounds through a wall.
This part is really bad for casual, I have to say.
Yeah.
I hate it.
So he's making now the jump that goes out of bounds through the wall.
One. It's a really small spot.
So he's jumping once to not lose all momentum, which is really important.
Hello.
There is really...
Ah, here we go.
Oh, there.
Okay. Yeah, it's a really small spot to jump through. Yeah, matching R2 on a DualShock controller is not really cool. Luckily, in God of War 2, they changed that to R1.
You will guys see that.
So, on the next fight, you will see how useful the Medusa's Gaze sub-weapon is in the fight. I have to fight some sirens, and yeah, I can kill them really quick with the Medusa's Gaze short combo, Medusa's Gaze short and Blades of Chaos single hit combo. So we have time for some donations.
Ah, 3 ugly sirens. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah.
And this is how it will be in Medusa's Gaze.
Yeah. So Medusa's case is really overpowered on single enemies. But it's not a lot more useful on the high jumps. All right, really long cutscene is coming up.
That's only one underscore. It's like two.
What?
Chronos,
Oh,
last
2 underscores.
It's only one.
It's just 1 underscore.
Maybe just one.
Yeah, don't worry.
Seems like two.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Smittens, you enjoy the run so far?
Yeah. You too?
Yeah. Bad RNG at the beginning, but
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow. The beginning was a bit bad. No, like a minute lost. More than a minute.
so yeah, talking about God of War speedruns in general, yeah, the community is really small. We have only 3 runners or so for each game, and
Not really active.
if you want to pick up one of the main series games, maybe God of War 2 is a good choice. God of War 2 is the easiest one besides one trick. There's the infinite jump, and that's an insane trick. It's the hardest trick, in my opinion, in the whole main series. But you can learn a route without that. God of War 1 is, I guess, it's the hardest one. Or for me, it's definitely the hardest one. I speedrun God of War 1, 2, and 3, so I have a lot of experience on the series. And yeah, God of War 1 is, because of the tough execution, especially. There are really hard tricks later in the run. You have to perform them blind. And again, upgrade my weapons. Oh, all the rommel in the shed.
Yeah.
Okay, that was just a small skip. And now I have to fight again. But as far as you know, Medusa's case is overpowered.
Nice.
All right. The next upcoming part is I will get the Blades of Artemis on this part, and it's one of two keys for the high jump technique. But first, I have to upgrade my weapon to avoid the loading time. Yeah, that was just a small one, yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely longer without upgrade my weapon.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I have to turn around the circle here. I also prepare on my backtrack, I will prepare this for a later part.
Yay, it's so much fun.
This is like the worst part of every game, having to do this. You could just like blow
Gosh, how many rounds?
Okay.
Finally.
But it's really funny. Kratos can push that easily, yeah, the whole temple, but he has sometimes problems to open the box. Okay, Blades of Artemis. Blades of Artemis are not only useful on the high jump, it's also a really strong weapon for boss fights. And yeah, my goal is to upgrade this weapon to level 2.
Go with the gods, Kratos. Go forth in the name of Olympus.
Okay, and you will see the high jump technique in this part, but first I have to hit a checkpoint, and I have to manipulate these enemies here so that they will not interrupt me on the next part. So camera angle. All right.
Okay, next coming up is the Lenient Air Momentum, or for short LAM. It's just a normal jump you perform, and before you hit the ground, you do an air check. And by hitting the ground, you cancel the air check, and Kratos will be in a low gravity state. So it's not possible that you can jump higher than before.
He pretty much gets in a foreign stand, so he keeps his momentum while jumping. Pretty cool.
And you also saw a small glitch called Fuse glitch. You can't perform your double jump after the Blades of Artemis air combo or after Medusa's Gaze air shot. So you have to transform your Blades of Artemis to Blades of Chaos with a glitch, and then you have to perform a Blades of Chaos air attack, and yeah, you can perform a jump cancel after that. Okay.
So coming up, there's a glitch that, well, it was implemented in the ROM because it skips one more cutscene, and you would normally just get the key, the head, and just like move the tomb so you can go down there and watch a cutscene and go
It's
back.
a 2-minute cutscene, by the way, and we will skip it.
It's 2 minutes, and all you do is just backtrack to here. And what he did with the Medusas back earlier, he doesn't need the Medusas to be in this room, or else they will just interrupt him. And even though this trick seems easy, it isn't.
It is the second hardest trick in the game. Your distance has to be fine, your high has to be fine. This is a really precise trick. Come on. Oh god, I stuck on here. Okay, come on. Okay.
Very good.
Sometimes even if you get a lot of height, you don't get that because
You need perfect height.
Yeah.
The perfect height.
You have to be careful to not get back in balance.
Yeah. And you can also fall down.
Okay, so that's challenge of Atlas, like reverse challenge of Atlas. Because yeah. Cool. And he's preparing his Blades of Chaos for a list that's coming up. So. That's cool.
Yeah, the upcoming glitch is the blackout glitch. It's a really, really cool glitch, but you will maybe not see what the what the glitch is,
Yeah, you won't really understand what's
yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
correct,
But
correct. So I will explain it after the next jump. Okay, the blackout glitch. You can skip some cutscenes. In this route, you can skip 2 cutscenes with the blackout glitch. You have to jump, and it's only possible if a checkpoint trigger is right before a cutscene trigger. So you jump on that, on the checkpoint trigger, upgrade your blades to level 3, restart from the checkpoint, and then you can roll through the cutscene trigger on the first frames after the restart. So I almost upgrade my blades now. Be careful here. Okay, got it.
Got it.
okay, so the thing with those cutscenes is that they have a fade out, and during that the blackout of the cutscene, you can roll, so that's why you can skip it. So yeah, that's it. After that, there would be a cutscene, a fight too that you could skip, but it could be after the cutscene, so that would be a bit slower.
So I will open all these boxes here. You will get a lot of red orbs out of these boxes. So if there are any donations, feel free to read them.
I would, but we don't have any, so please donate. Just kidding. $5 from Chefubero. Damn, my nickname didn't show up the first time I donated. Greetings from a long-time stream viewer, Chefubero, to EXE and Carrie and Mr. Smiddens.
All right. So you will see a lot of crazy tricks in the next part.
Maybe some boobies too?
No,
No more boobies in the
no
game.
more.
Even though you don't see them, you see them for like 2 seconds.
If you want to see boobies, you have to check out God of War 2 on Friday, but nah, the boobies in God of War 2 are not really beautiful.
Don't say that. Just be here.
All right. Be careful here because the platform is really small where you can land on. Yeah, this is the NTSC version. I have to perform a suffering, and on the NTSC version it's a human, and on the power version it's an undead.
Yeah. The bad thing is like they wanted this to like be a normal guy, so he suffers because it's an offering. But like the enemy doesn't really suffer. The enemy wants to kill you. So like if he dies, well, yeah. I mean, it's an enemy, but yeah, PAL version of some games they censor stuff. So.
Okay, ready for the suffering guy? Ready for suffering smittens?
I can't wait for it.
And the pig is farting in the background. That's so great. All right.
That's how the offering works, right?
Yeah, Kratos is so nice.
He always is.
Okay, so even though you've already swum in there, you get the chair.
Okay. The next upcoming high jump is really difficult. You have to perform a good time jump cancel. So I have to be focused on that now. Okay, got it.
That's really good. Even though it seems easy, it's actually it's one of the longest, and the camera can fuck you up. So you really wanna be careful with that.
It's also really important to jump cancel the fuse glitch combo on the right moment. So otherwise you will lose high, and then it's barely possible to reach the top of that.
Okay, so even though we got a power up to be able to go underwater, no. Kratos doesn't like that, so he prefers just clipping out and swimming randomly. Even though he has to be careful to not clip in bounds, so camera has to be nice.
And as I said before, God of War 1 is the least broken game in the main series.
So by going through those chains, it gets like that.
You have to be really careful here to not clip back and bound.
Hopefully you touch a trigger though. If
Yeah.
if you get back in bounds, you have a trigger like down there.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so that's it. Pretty much. What you do is just keep the mandatory swimming part of the game, pretty much. Every God of War game has a mandatory swimming part. And in some games, in some of them, you can actually skip. Well, you can skip. Not in all of the games, no. Yeah. But yeah, most of the games you can.
Yeah, there's a swimming glitch in God of War 2 where you can save almost 50 minutes.
Yeah.
15 or 50?
50.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying that God of War 1 is the least broken game. In God of War 3 there's a glitch where you can save 5 hours with one glitch.
Yeah. You skip half the game with that.
Yeah, you skip half the game with that.
But I think you can actually like crash the game a lot. That one's really tricky. But I don't recommend trying that the first.
Okay, I jumped over a cutscene trigger here. It's a really long cutscene. It's something like 25 seconds or so. And on the next part, I will also perform another cutscene skip. A 20-second time save, if I can get this. On the first try, it's sometimes a little bit annoying to perform this jump. Okay, come on. Okay, got it.
It seems like some fancy jumps, but it actually skips a cutscene as well. Like it's actually in itself.
Okay, I have to perform a small high jump here, but the problem is you have to build up some running momentum, and the spot is really small to do that. Okay. So there's a really cool trick here. It's only a 6-second time save. It's a one-try thing, but it looks really cool. I have to jump on the ground and then run into the water. And if I'm lucky, I can perform a cool glitch there. I call it a rocket jump. Hopefully I can get it. It's only a 6-second time loss, but yeah, it looks cool. Okay, I got the trick, but I missed the jump on the ladder. Yeah, but you saw it. Kratos got pushed out of the water like a rocket.
You pretty much appear at the end of the stair by doing that. So.
Okay. On the next part, there's also a really long loading time, and again, to avoid loading times, I just upgrade my weapons, because if you're too fast on some parts of the run, a loading time will appear. So you have to wait, but just waiting is not a good solution. So you can use that to upgrade your weapon. So this part is really cool. The roll has invincible frames, so we can roll through that.
It seems pretty easy, isn't it?
You can hit your foot though.
Oh, that was close.
It's every time it's really close there.
Oh, but that was really close.
Yeah, I know.
It's like that, yeah.
That's normal. So no mistake there. Okay, I use Rage of the Gods for this part of the run, because if I get hit by one of the arrows, I will fall down, but not with the Rage on.
Yeah, only 1 hour is. Only 1 hour.
Come on, double jump, please.
It's not enough.
So the next part is really hard if you play through the game casually, but there's just a jump, and you can, the camera, thank you, camera. Okay, you can just jump around that. Oh my god. Okay, again. Luckily the checkpoint is right here.
I love how Kratos dies in this area. He just falls like, he only does it here, in this area.
So I have to jump really high to trigger the next area. Otherwise it will not be low. And now I finally upgrade my Blades of Artemis to level 2. Oh, the start button glitch. Yeah, or bug. Sometimes you cannot press start, so you have to press select first and then start. It's a really bad bug in the game.
So yeah, next coming up is Guardian Fast Kill glitch. Yeah, you have to defeat a big monitor, and yeah, this fight takes a lot of your time because you have to do many quick time events, and yeah, he's pretty tough. So, but you can skip that in going up the stairs and activating the switch. So the first lock won't hit the monitor, but if the lock is over the monitor's shoulders, you can activate it again. So the second lock will be activated and you can hit the monitor, because before you couldn't do it, but you will see it for yourself. So there you can't hit him. And now he is able to hit him. And he has to activate the switch 3 times until the monitor gets into a phase that he is really pissed off. So he will come after you, but if you're in the middle, in the front of it, so you're in a safe spot, you can't get hit by him. So just beat the crap out of him, even though he's pissed off, but we don't care. And you activate at the end the switch again, so the final blow is done.
So again, any percent Mugen Plus is the category with the bonus custom. To make a difference between runs with the custom and runs without the custom, we just named this run Mugen Plus. There's no real Mugen Plus in God of War 1 and God of War 3. There's only a Mugen Plus in God of War 2. I'm only talking about the main series. Because the speedrun is much different with the bonus custom. We're talking about 20 minutes maybe. So I can skip the wall tower and the cutscene with a really good timed high jump. Okay. Okay, got it.
If he falls any closer to the door, he's gonna trigger a cutscene.
Yeah.
So he just falls really far, like just the farthest he can to not trigger the cutscene. Like he's actually close to the door. He could trigger the cutscene really easy, but works really well.
Okay, if I have bad luck here, I can get interrupted by some harpiers. They can interrupt me by performing a high jump. Hopefully not in this run. Come on. Okay, I got lucky on this part. This could be a big time waster if the harpiers will interrupt me. So we have time for some donations if there are any.
Yeah, we actually do have some donations. We got $4.20 from Crazy Pyro. This is for the perfect high jumps. Anonymous donated $5. God of War takes me back. Great memories with this game. Always love to see some speedrunning, especially for charity. Keep at it. Love, Paula. $5 for Matus HSVK. Sorry about that. Hey Ixie, Carrie, and Smiddens. Good luck on your God of War 1 and 2 runs. Rommel.
All right. So yeah, God of War 1 is really short, but it has still a lot of cutscene in the run. So yeah, unfortunately, you cannot skip cutscenes in God of War 1 and in God of War 3. You can only skip cutscenes in God of War 2 because this run has a real Mugen Plus with an urn that let you skip the cutscenes. All right, but yeah, I jump over some cutscene trigger, jump around some cutscene trigger, so I can save time here in God of War 1 and make the time really low. The world record is 1 hour 23 and 32 seconds. So yeah, you can see it's really short, especially with all these cutscenes here. But yeah, the whole God of War series is broken as hell. Sometimes I speedrun a trilogy on my stream, so God of War 1, 2 and 3 in a row. And my time for that is 4 hours and 11 minutes for all 3 games. Ascension is also really broken too. That was the last game that got released. And Ascension is running both PSP games.
Yeah, I occasionally run 1 and 3 too, but I mainly run PSP games, and I'm running Chains of Olympus in this marathon. PSP games are broken in a different way. They both have infinite jumps, so yeah, infinite jumps make things easier in video games because you don't have to think about high jumps or things like this.
Okay, I got the cutscene skip. That's really cool. 2 cutscenes are overlapping now.
He pretty much has to jump and switch the blades in the air, so he can he has some time to pull that over, which is not easy, to be honest, because the camera can mess things up. If you play casually, there's gonna be an enemy now that's gonna appear. This enemy casually is really bad, I have to say. It's really annoying.
Yeah, luckily we can jump over barriers.
He will die pretty quickly anyway, but if you do the challenge of the gods, out of the game, yeah, there's a room for this thing.
Come on, the double jump, please. All right.
Okay.
You can actually skip this cutscene, but it doesn't do anything. It's just like, I mean, you could stand on the red barrier and do a high jump from there and skip this cutscene, but it doesn't do anything. It just deloads the area completely and you die.
Yeah. The next area will only be loaded if you watch this cutscene. Yeah, if you're interested in God of War speedruns, there are really good tutorials by Akion. You can find them on GameFAQs. And yeah, there are also really good tutorials or glitch videos, glitch movies on YouTube by Findlestick or Setvera, Wolf. The God of War glitch community is really active, and yeah, but unfortunately we have only a few runners. So if you're interested in that series, maybe if you're interested in God of War 1, you can also contact me, and I will try to help you to get into this. Or it's essential for the PSP games. Feel free to ask. God of War speedruns are really cool, and yeah.
Yeah, I must say, if you are interested in running the games, and if you like God of War 2, and if you actually liked the PSP games, I would actually recommend starting with one of those 3 games. Just because they are easy. Even if you like Ascension a lot, you will never start with Ascension. Ascension has a really glitch-heavy run. It's really, it's actually long. It's actually the longest of the games, and it can cross a lot, and it has a lot of bad things that can ruin the run. So yeah, I would just recommend God of War 2 or the PSP games. Or, well, you can try God of War 1 or 3, because, I mean, they don't have many runners, and that would be cool.
There's a really cool route for God of War 1 that's much easier than this route with Poseidon's Rage, because with Poseidon's Rage you reset your air momentum, and you have not to perform LAM jumps and perfect jump cancels after fuse glitch. You have just to perform an air combo, Poseidon's Rage, air combo, Poseidon's Rage, and so on.
Yeah, you only have to manage your magic with that.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just wait a bit in the air while the magic just floats, and just like keep going with the infinite jumps. You can like do anything. It's just slower by a ton, but
Oh, come on.
oh, don't do that.
Yeah, sometimes I can be trolled by these guys, but luckily not this
Today,
day. I speedran this game on the Team Wolfpack Marathon last week, and I got trolled by these guys
like 5 times.
or 4 or 5 times in a row. At the moment I tried to jump over, I got interrupted by them and fall down. Okay, the next part is really difficult, two really difficult high jumps or long jumps. The bad thing is, if I fail on the second one, and the second one is much harder than the first one, I have to redo the first one too. So yeah.
I'm just gonna say this area has a lot of traps for casual game. It has bridges that you have to open, and it has a cutscene at the end of the area that it's really long. So you wanna skip.
Okay,
things.
I have to be focused now and please serious time. That's only the first part.
Now goes the cutscene.
Oh no! Oh, that's really bad.
He triggered the cutscene.
Oh, that's the worst possible case that can be happen.
It's really bad also because he, well, I mean, nothing happens because he died, but you know.
This is a 2-minute time lost.
Become a servant to the god of war.
That's really bad.
Beast is humanity.
It's a really risky skip because you have to go around the trigger, and actually, if you fall down, you die. If you fall down, you probably, if you fall down, you trigger the cutscene if you fall down. So.
Unending path of conquest.
And this can be maybe a problem on the estimate because my estimate is only 6.5 minutes over my record. Oh man, that's really bad.
It's gonna be tight.
Just focus now.
Yeah.
You're doing pretty well.
But I should cancel the cutscene on the next
Feared throughout the world for their brutality.
on the next try, because if you saw a cutscene in a run, you can cancel it on the next part. I hope it works here.
Feared not.
Yeah, it should work.
Something about
The second time you watch a cutscene.
I'm not sure. No, I will try to jump around that.
told him he should never cross.
Unfortunately, I triggered the cutscene and fall down, so I will die and have to redo the whole thing again.
The dangers in the temple are greater than you know.
It's the worst case you can get, dying while triggering the cutscene.
His ambition would not be denied. All who opposed him would die.
If the game could just reset your like checkpoint and you would be like there. There's no checkpoint around there, so you have to repeat everything.
In that instant, the glory he had reveled in turned to
This is a
horror.
really long cutscene.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
His two final victims would stay with him for all his days.
Well, at least, well, yeah.
Kratos knew he could no longer serve his master.
Good to know this place in here that we're gonna see at the end of the game too.
The death of Ares. He would murder the god of war.
Oh man. That's really annoying.
You will die for what you did that night.
Heard it.
It's bad.
Okay, I will not try this out. I will just try the trick again.
Just in case.
Okay, I got it this time.
Okay, so those are just little optimizations he does just because he doesn't want to swing in the rope because that's so swinging in the rope is bad.
Okay, there's a really long loading time coming up. Oh, again the start glitch. So unlucky this one.
I don't know if there's gonna be a skip that he's gonna have to do blind. So
Yeah, and the next upcoming trick is harder than the last one because I have to perform the same high jump technique for the last part of the jump blind. We're changing direction blind. But first this small skip here. Okay, come on. Got it. And yeah,
this
The
area is
ha-
full of high jumps.
the hardest of all these tricks is coming up now because this is almost a full blindfolded or a blind trick. But first I have to jump over a cutscene trigger and run around the fight trigger.
So yeah, next coming up is the Pandora's box skip. It's a really hard and difficult skip that you have to perform. So because EXE can't see where he is jumping or what kind of attacks he has to perform. So please serious time right now.
I guess I got it.
I don't think you did.
Got it?
We will see. If I hit the trigger here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was too. Yeah.
Oh man.
The trigger is like luckily is like back here.
Luckily the checkpoint is right there.
You did practice too much, I guess.
No. It should work now.
All he has to do is touch the loading trigger like out of bounds.
And come on, please.
This is bad. Oh, okay. there you
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you know you've got it because you get a loading thing in the screen, but yeah, you didn't get it now. Anyway, you get inside the elevator.
Oh man.
Yeah, the time is really bad right now, but it's okay. I will finish. It should not be that far away, estimates.
Back to Athens, Kratos. You cannot
Just
defeat Ares.
2 minutes or so, if everything went fine now.
After 1,000 years, Pandora's
Alright, this is one of the last really long cutscenes. If you have some donations, feel free to.
the god of war. Far
If not, we have the pig.
Ares knew Kratos had succeeded in his quest.
So, little Spartan, you've recovered Zeus's precious box.
Is this HD?
But you will not live
Yes,
long
this is
enough to
HD.
see it all.
Well, it's the version.
This is HD.
That's the HD version.
This is the PS3 version. For anyone
I
wondering,
hope that I mean the remastered version.
you can't do some of the tricks on PS2. So
all eternity.
As life began to leave Kratos,
Big
his thoughts
please.
returned to that fateful night. Even in death,
Oh damn.
memories, the visions would
Yeah, I have no idea how much I'm
That's
over my.
okay. Yeah, he was practicing like 8 hours. 8 hours. So you're doing something wrong.
trick orchestrated.
No. No.
Maybe you shouldn't practice at all.
Yeah.
Then you have more lag.
You are becoming all
people say that the audience is Resident Sleeper.
with your wife and
You
child.
guys are Resident Sleeper.
Nothing.
Oh my god. That was really annoying. Oh.
You will become death itself.
But as the flames consumed the temple,
So if there are any donations, feel free to read them.
it was the god who once
Kill the
saved,
pig.
I think they are.
No.
the same god who had now taken everything from him.
Or maybe you're sleeping.
All Kratos does is screaming Ares and Athena, and then Ares again, and then Athena again. And then watch every other game, and he does the same. With other gods, of course, because yeah, he kills Ares.
All would know him for the beast he had become. His skin white with the ash of his dead family. The ghost of Sparta had been born.
Boop, 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 boop.
And then, in death,
So,
had faith.
you have anything to say about the God of War community?
Kratos' life faded,
No?
and his curse.
Come on, we need new runners, says Sensu.
We need runners. Yeah. I'm just lazy, so if someone could like go for the record, I could appreciate that because EXE wants me, but you know.
He wants me? What? That sounds kind of wrong.
No, that's not true.
You didn't let me finish. He also wants me to get the record, okay?
Says Sensu and me, we did the God of War done quick in LA and we shared a hotel room, but no, there was nothing between us.
Oh, come on.
Everything was fine.
Yeah, everything was fine.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
All right.
I promise. I swear. Nothing happened. Okay, the Path of Fate is just a bad level for casual. It has some really bad things, cycles. Not that it's already slow. I said they are bad, and then you see these slow cycles.
Oh, come on, guy. Please don't throw me. Okay, this part is really troll heavy here, the harpiers. Okay, that was lucky. Okay, the next part. Oh my god. If I get hit by one of these archers while doing a jump, I will fall down. And come on. Oh my god. One of the arrows exploded there. Come on. Shoot. Okay.
Wow, there's 4 now.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Come on.
There's no other way than learning the cycles. So
Okay. Come on.
okay, he got them blitzed.
So I have a setup for this here.
You can see.
Yeah, I have to climb down here. Okay. Okay, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One and one. All right. So I have to fight these enemies here to load these platforms. But I can skip the last platforms. But first I have to fight some enemies here. And Army of Hades is a really strong attack, as you can see.
If it wasn't
Okay.
for Army of Hades, these guys would be hell here. So, giving me one more platform. So the jumps, rope jumps.
The rope jumps. I will not risk everything here on the rope jumps, but You can jump up the rope here really fast,
Kratos goes really slow while
Yeah.
climbing the rope.
but the rope jumps are really horrible to perform because the camera will change. Okay, just 4 should be fine.
If he does 8 as he did once, he gets up here with 8, so pretty good.
Oh my god, that's a really bad spot to perform the blackout glitch. Oh my god. Let's try it again. Oh no. Yeah. You can skip this cutscene with the blackout glitch. It's a 30-second cutscene. But if you hit the wrong checkpoint, it's possible that we will never get this. Because you have to roll through the cutscene trigger, and if you hit the bad checkpoint here, you have too far away, so you cannot roll through the cutscene trigger. You will roll right into that.
Sometimes Kratos glitch fading out, so you cannot really do anything. Actually, EXE found a way of actually getting out of that. He could jump out of that, but he triggered the cutscene. At least he got out of that. So like that's something. Oh.
Yeah, as you could see, I can jump around the fight trigger. Yeah, and now the final boss, Ares.
Ares has, well, at the start he has a bit of RNG in terms of like, well, if you get bad attacks from him, he's probably gonna wreck you if he doesn't give you orbs. That also, because orbs, well, they appear when they want. Normally they appear all the time in the same way, but yeah, you have to do a combo that, well, you're gonna see EXE doing that combo. It was R1 square, and it's just like,
Yeah, you can kill Ares 1 really fast, but there's a way where you can fail this fight. If Ares blocks one of your attacks, it's possible that he will start a combo after that. And yeah, with the Tycoonios custom, you also take a lot more damage, and it's most of the time an instant kill. So I activate the checkpoint right there, right before the fight. So if I die on that, I can retry it, and I can skip this cutscene. That's a good thing.
so have in mind, Kratos right now doesn't have that power up that he just used, but he used it anyway because, yeah, cutscenes. It's like the most useless power up anyway.
It is weak as the day you begged me to save your life. I am not the same man you found that day. The monster you've created has returned to kill you. You have no idea what a true monster is, Kratos.
Okay, come on, be nice to me.
Just focus. You will be fine.
You pretty much want to use Army of Hades when he uses the hammer, because once you're starting the magic, he will probably not hit you. So
Okay, that was a perfect fight. Perfect RNG here. So some luck at the end of the run.
yeah, it's not going to be so 130, but it's going to be,
Yeah, I don't know.
unfortunately, but,
It's definitely not high over the estimates.
not really a lot now. So 135 should be, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, I said that the estimate can be 130. It's 6 minutes and 30 seconds over record. With the RNG, I had for the last month, I only had sub 130 runs. Yeah, unfortunately, this run went a little bit bad.
Well,
But it's to show you the run, to show you all the crazy glitches.
Dear Force.
Kratos! What's happening? Where are we?
By the gods, can this be real?
Okay, so the next fight is the clone fight. Maybe it's for some people it's really hard on a casual playthrough, but I have Army of Hades. It's a really strong weapon here.
He has Army of Hades, and he also has Rage of the Gods for one part of the fight. So.
And Blades of Artemis, level 2. And with the Tycoonius custom, I will take more damage, but I also deal more damage, so yeah, that's really good.
This fight's really easy to do.
But it's really important that my wife and my child will not die. Oh, the quick time event. Thank you, RNG.
Well, that doesn't happen, right?
Okay, the first clones are stronger than the last ones, so I can kill them instantly with the circle attack.
So yeah, this fight is all just an Army of Hades to be honest. Army of Hades and Base of Artemis does this fight really easy. Of course, with real magic blitz, of course, because you wouldn't have that like a full playthrough. And after this comes the RNG part of the fight with Ares. Hopefully, EXE gets the good one.
Okay, I timed Army of Hades right here, so I will have Army of Hades for the next fight, but it's only for one try. The next, and it's the last fight, it's RNG heavy. Ares can start the fight with 1 out of 3 attacks, and with Army of Hades it's possible to kill him quickly with 2 out of these 3. It's definitely possible with a teleport attack, and it's also possible without Army of Hades. And here's also an attack where he just taunts, and I can combo him with Army of Hades and my attacks. But there's also a really bad way to start the fight with. It's if Ares will perform a shock attack. So what I'm doing now is I reset the fight until I get a good RNG. It's every reset, it's a 3-second time lost. And the problem is, if I try to fight him with a bad RNG, the fight can take ages.
See how strong I am.
Okay, come on. Oh, the teleport. That's good. but not in this way. Okay, come on. Okay, again the teleport. Okay. The other problem is you share your life bar with Ares, so if you deal damage to Ares, you will also heal the same amount of damage. And yeah,
I haven't forgotten Ares.
he will do the same.
Remember how you saved me that night.
Yeah.
So there's a cutscene coming up, and after that I have to roll a few more times and then the run is over. Unfortunately, we have to watch this cutscene here because there's a small gameplay part of 15 seconds.
It's possible to actually skip this cutscene, but nothing happens to.
Yeah.
Because you cannot reach the end anyway. So.
Kratos had done the impossible. A mortal defeating a god.
All right.
I mean, he takes all the game to get our power, and then Ares takes all the power from him, and he kills Ares with it. Sure. Yeah, he still killed the god, so.
The city had been saved and would thrive again.
All right. So if there are still some donations,
For Kratos.
feel free to
For as he
read.
sought to rebuild his soul with the help of the gods.
Oh yeah.
We haven't gotten any in a while, so yeah.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother, the gods are indebted to you.
That's the best too, man.
We promised your sins would be forgiven, and so they are. But we never promised to
Okay.
take away your nightmares.
That's
No
why I
man,
say.
no god could ever forget the terrible deeds you have done.
Next time, just
In the
estimate
end,
I won
Knowing the visions of his
35.
past would never leave
Better.
him. Kratos
Maybe it
made
is.
his way to a dock overlooking the Aegean Sea.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me.
But I hope Mr. Smittens likes the run.
And Kratos
Could be
cast
better.
himself from the highest
Thank you,
mountain
Smittens.
in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering,
It was a good
10
one.
years of
More
endless
Just
Direct
bad
to the mail.
energy.
it would
Just bad.
come
No,
with
not just Ben Handy.
would be his escape
Yeah, you weren't
from
focused. Not one single moment. You were just like, you know.
The fate of Kratos was not as
Thank
it
you,
seemed.
girlfriend.
Yeah, I love you too.
Gods had other plans.
But you really did a great job. You did.
You are not dying
Born of
today.
the
Ho, ho, ho.
Kratos found himself risen from the
Yeah,
sea
he actually does.
and placed on solid earth.
You will not die this day, Kratos. The
But
gods
tomorrow.
cannot allow one who has performed such service
You will die
to
tomorrow.
perish by his own hand. These tactics will
That's Athena during the
his
game.
path of destruction had to be stopped.
All he also says is
But
that.
now there is an empty
She's already my fiancé, so I cannot ask her
new god of war
anymore.
is needed. Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward.
Okay.
So should I get myself ready?
Yeah.
So as I said,
Right.
so 135.
Dip, 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 dip. Push the button, push the button.
And time. All right.
Okay. Overestimated. Okay.
They did so under the watchful eye of the one who had defeated a god. They were driven forward by Kratos, the mortal who had become the new god.
Yeah, that was God of War 1.
And next Friday there's God of War 2 and Sons of Olympus, so we'll see. Now I
okay.
guess it's time for Watch Dogs 2. So
Yeah.